For their last pick, they're initially going for a Murid, which is, it's been a long time as well since I've seen a Murid, but it's going to be changed by a Ryoma. Quite understandable based on the team composition that they have right now. And I'm going to agree with you with regards to Thailand. They did focus more on a heavy carry right here, going for the Slims and going for the Liliana here, which gave good complement with regards to their first 3 picks. Here, for Team North America, we've seen a Murid, we've seen the Ryoma, and now we are seeing a Kriknak for... Okay, finally they decided on with the Ryoma.
I personally would have loved to have seen the Kriknak just because you have someone that's a little bit more reliable in getting into that backline. But then again, I guess it would be somewhat understandable to just stick with the Ryoma instead, given that they already have a Joker and a Tulin. So Kriknak, I mean, if he goes in and just gets taken off, then that's literally just... So if ever Thailand wants to contest, they can comfortably do so. And look at that, Sleepy takes quite a bit of damage in the midst of that. It's actually Pew that soaks up quite a lot from the front line. He might actually get taken down. Tries to survive with a sliver of health, but that won't be the case. Cherry managing to secure first blood. Gets taken down in exchange though. But look at that, 007 making good work. Sleepy and Mitz forced to back away here. Nobody able to secure Abyssal Dragon for themselves.
Poke the Ryoma, but the Ryoma goes here for their side of the lane, and we see that Thailand going for the Abyssal, going to be contested by North America.
Yes, Cherry just gonna be the front liner, able to get rest right off the bat, and looks like Thailand takes quite a bit of damage in exchange. Sleepy not really able to, well, out of Thailand, not able to find a solution to Sleepy, in which case, and Tulin just goes for a massive cleanup in what ends in a 4-for-1 goal difference, and as a result of that messy fight for the Abyssal Dragon. But meanwhile, take note, Risk gonna get invaded here by the members of Team Thailand, able to take him down. Looks like North America looking for their own form of retaliation. KO just gonna go straight in for Remix, but won't be enough. Only 007 down so far. KO and Pew in constant pursuit. Wanna go for Moss here, but Memarks goes to reinitiate and manages to take down both members of NA.
Also, North America crumpling up into the tower, top side of the lane, engaging onto the Scud, using that advantage in the massive numbers, going for the tower dive, and successfully together kind of strategy, going in for that Chognar right over there.
Yes, and oh man, gonna go for MTS. Confidently goes for that tower dive, takes down the turret. Are they going to reinitiate? Less, they're actually going to try to go for more. 2-man stun again. Great hold on the members of North America. North America trying to kite and deal damage, but no, it's just way too overwhelming for them to deal with the damage out from Thailand. Look at those low health bars though. They actually...
Any casualty is going to be difficult. And we see here a 3 versus 1 kind of encounter meant that is not good for the Lubu because Slim's just laying it down.
Yes, just took him down. Meanwhile, Rest able to hit from the backline. Remix will be the next to fall. Speaking of on the go, Remix trying to take down that second turret actually allows the minions to do just that. Looks like that's going to be MTS a little bit far from comfort. Sleepy as well went down. Going to try to go for Pew, who Cherry just not giving a care in the world, just going to chase down who he pleases. But meanwhile, in the midst of the chase, might have been a bit too much because he left the rest of Thailand to fend for themselves. Memarks and Cherry still... The members that are up here, Pew and Sleepy, are on their way. Looks like they're going to converge onto Cherry here. Can Cherry deal and roll with the punches? Looks like Memarks can go straight in onto Sleepy. Successfully gets the kill. It's only going to be Pew that's up and kicking. Rest slowly making his way, but I don't think he'll make it in time. Pew still far away from the comfort of the safety of his team or turret or base, whatnot. Going to continue the chase there. Pew trying to deal with Cherry. Cherry looking very low in terms of health. Actually manages to get taken down before they take down Pew himself. Might have been an overreach for the RM there, but at the end of the day, all's well and well. Towards this top side, KO and MTS go straight in, but looks like they're going to be met with a full barrage of damage coming in from Team Thailand. Cherry takes a lot of damage in exchange though. Take note, luckily body blocks from Sleepy just so that they make sure that Cherry is alive and kicking in all of this. Thailand gonna go straight for this high ground in the mid lane. Can NA go for a defense so far? Sleepy still 34 seconds till he's up. Meanwhile, Cherry just deals quite well with the wave here towards the top side as Thailand easily make that transition for the high ground in the top side. KO goes straight for the back line once again, but he hits the full barrage of damage.
Gaining more pressure for North America right here. Looks like they're gonna have another one into the top side of the lane.
Yes, looks like finally NA going to be succeeding in fending off the members of Thailand. Thailand, in exchange, might have overstayed their welcome, but that goes to say Remix actually getting a shove in. Perfect distraction from the rest of Team Thailand, just so that the rest of the members committed towards the bot side could take down the high ground turret, and that leaves the core wide open and vulnerable for North America. Looks like Thailand, they are really wanting in on more. The rest of NA try to go for the back line onto Moss, but it's actually Cherry and the Scud doing great work of the front line, able to hold off long enough. That will be the ace finally going for North America. Those waves pushing in mid lane and bot lane, opposite side where Dark Slayer is, but looks like Cherry gonna try to get the lockdown onto us. Here comes the rest of Team Thailand. This could be the final fight of the game. Looks like it's gonna be MTS trying to go in onto the back line, but no, it won't be enough. Actually finds himself far off from the rest of the support of his teammates. Still, all 5 members of Team Thailand are up and kicking. They managed to take down Pew. It's only Sleepy and Rest that could go on the defense. Sure, they have a lot of damage, but without a proper front line, can they last off? Can they fend off the members of Team Thailand for the finish?
Ooh, this is getting intense. I mean, that was some mispositioning happening from the North America, and we see here that Liliana and the RM going for that Tulin that was successfully slain, and we have the core into the hands of Thailand. This is game 1 victory for Thailand. Good game, well played.
Yes, just some potential. There's definitely a lot of pick-off potential coming in from the draft that Thailand has, without a doubt. You have the Malik and Scud to get you some good sets. If ever you can't get a full-on set into team fights, get the Grok to just pull in a member of North America, and that's a good deal. So North America in exchange looks like they'll settle with the Flash as their last pick was left out in the open. Surprisingly, no, either of these teams took it. So North America said, hey, we'll take it for ourselves. Tries to hook in and isolate the target, rather, from North America. Or, okay, just like this, gets the pull in onto Sleepy. No ultimate up yet for him, but constant damage coming in from Thailand. Sleepy might not be able to make it out alive, and doesn't. That'll be first blood going to the Slims. MTS tries to support his fallen comrade, but actually takes a lot of damage in exchange and grants the double kill to 007. 007 double kill works out for him.
He manages to hold on while his comrades were pushing the top side of the tower. Was exceptional. Meanwhile, we see here that Ryoma successfully slaying that Slims right there. Scud goes in for that flash and manages to kill it. We see that the Scud again trying to engage, but was stunned by the Alice, and now was slain by that Ryoma back there.
Ooh, not the best synergy between the members of Team Thailand. Memarks is going to be the next to fall, in which case, yeah, looks like Ryoma A-OK so far. Look at that, 2-0. Ooh, and definitely ideal considering, okay, we have a bit of a team fight here. Thailand takes the full brood of damage, but so close to say, Thailand manages to retaliate with their own form through meme marks. Man, oh man, that Liliana is painful in what ends in a 1-for-3 in favor of Team Thailand. Good reach here, could go for a potential set if Moss finds a target, but looks like he might be the one that gets surprised because it's the flash going straight in for the backline of Thailand. Meanwhile, Cherry tries to get a good set into the rest of NA that remains. Looks like they find themselves separated. KO not being able to find a target. It's Team Thailand able to go for the full collapse. 2 members down from North America. Looks like the rest of NA, they're going to have to back away for now. Cherry just keeping the rest of NA at bay while the rest of Team Thailand.
That is correct, but it wasn't much of a good advantage coming from the North America a while ago because Tolan was absent there and the Ryoma was a bit too far.
Wow.
We see a good set coming from Thailand there.
Yes, great pull-in coming in from the Grak. Looks like they're going to go full circle with this. Pew looking very low. Moss and Cherry are in constant pursuit. Take note, Thailand in exchange have suffered 2 casualties in the form of their key carries, in which case Pew looks like will manage to escape. Gonna allow MTS and KO to deal with the dirty work here in the mid lane. 3 members of Thailand are still up and kicking. Moss gonna get a pull in, doesn't quite land that skill shot onto KO to pull him back in. It looks like they will escape just fine.
Tolan and the other members of North America on the bottom side of the lane. Grak goes for the hook, but no one seems to get there. This is quite a fight, if you ask me.
Yeah, quite a fight indeed. Cherry gets quite the hold there, and great on a perfect layer of crowd control just so that Cherry couldn't make the escape. And this could be the moment NA could retaliate. Moss quite far off. Remix makes good work of that high ground in the mid lane though, while the rest of the members of North America go convert straight in onto this crack. Looks like Memarks will be the next casualty here, along with Remix. Probably not the best move by Thailand to meet each other in the mid lane. Memarks still trying to run this out. NA Rest still in pursuit. Looks like that Liliana will manage to escape. Yep, Moss looking to pull somebody in. Ooh, actually doesn't land onto anybody. Meanwhile, Sleepy tries to trade damage onto 007. Takes quite a bit in exchange himself. Memarks tries to back away, but that's going to be KO. Going straight for the backline. Unfortunately, the rest of Thailand not able to account for who they left in the backline, but still, these three members from the front line able to deal significant damage in exchange. Boss tries to pull in a member, but looks like they're going to settle for MTS. Only 2 members of North America, keeping Thailand away from finishing this game. Looks like Sleepy could actually go for a cleanup here, but no, not just yet. Has to respect, ideally you want them to survive and hit from the backline while the rest of Thailand hits the brute, but MTS actually going to get pulled in here while Remix busy in the mid lane. Looks like North America looks to reinitiate. Sleepy goes straight for 007, but that goes to say Sleepy in exchange actually takes quite a bit of damage himself as well. Take note, Scud just making good work of that core, and ladies and gentlemen, I don't think NA was expecting that at all. GG, well played, as Thailand takes it 2-0 against North America. Wow.